Hello, Americans. Glad I have to get closer. And my other friends and subscribers around the world. Thought we better. Thought we better do another check-in or update or whatever after my my venting video. We all have those days and weeks, and like I would say, some people have one of those days. I just have one of those lives. Anyway, one of the comments we were going to go over a comment thing from one of the videos. You know, kind of. Well, we were going to do those question and answer things. We got a few questions, so we've tried to answer those and stuff. But I'm going to read this comment from I didn't even write his name down. And this one just, I don't know, just kind of got me like, what? They just don't get it or something. But here's the comment. What becomes of you when you are old and your body gives out? I hope you paid into Social Security and have health insurance. You will not always be able to chop wood and do tasks needed to sustain yourself in old age. Or sustain yourself. Old age comes sooner than you think. You know, I read that one, I was just like, wow, you know. First of all, the first thing that popped in my mind is need to take a little ride up the hill and tell my 86-year-old friend that. Because he's still chopping wood and everything, and yeah, not everybody, but I sure the heck ain't gonna live my life worried about when I get sick and can't do it. You know, that's wow. And Social Security, man, I pay, you know, just because I live like this, I pay my taxes, my Social Security, but there won't be none when I'm at Social Security age, so I'm not gonna count on that. But anyway, that was just one. I was just like, wow, that just kind of blew me away. I just thought,
but you know, it is of course something you always think about. Anytime you do something,
no, absolutely.
You plan for the future.
You know, and health insurance stuff, you know, I won't even get political on. You don't even want to get me going on that stuff, you know. I mean, obviously, but watching my videos, you can tell I'm not no Obama lover.
But the way we're living, it's not a new way of life. This is actually a very old way of life. And people have lived it for forever. And we live in this, you know, this, I guess it's called the community or the area that we live in. I'll tell you what, man, if this old boy or gal are sitting around worried about their health insurance and paying their Social Security, they need to come to this area, because the majority of the people that live in our county are in their 60s to 100s, and they're getting firewood and walking. And man, our one neighbor down the road here, how old John is, but he's 60 or something, like, you know, around 60, maybe is in his 60s, and heck, he's out there jogging in a foot of snow, you know. I mean, you know, it's your lifestyle and stuff, man, and I'm not going to live my, you know, man, I live for today, I ain't, you know, going to live for tomorrow. Yeah, you got to think about that stuff and, you know, be concerned and all that stuff, and the way it's going, it looks like we'll have health insurance whether choose to or not to. You know, dictatorship. Oh yeah, hey, how you doing? But then another thing I wanted to, you know, of course, my rant and raving yesterday or whatever, but I wanted to thank a couple of people, you know, give a shout out to a couple of people that have supported the Homestead a little, man. Goran of Georgia and William in Pennsylvania. We appreciate your support and help. Contribution, to doing what it is we're doing here. Sometimes I wonder what the heck we're doing. But other than that, I think that's, what else is I going to, oh, that's my new, Kitty hates it. I've been hauling some snow in here to try to keep down the dust, save printers. You know, and then I had a couple people on there that was talking about the printers, you know, and making sure you get the cheap ink. That's how I shop for a printer. You know, what we ended up doing, we find the cheapest ink and then pay a little more for the printer for the cheaper ink refills. But when our printer went down, you know, when you live down below or you live around a Walmart or a store or whatever, it's pretty easy. You run in, you know, get you a $50 printer or whatever. But when you live 125 miles from the nearest place like that, there's nowhere in this town that's going to sell you a printer. You know, so I mean,
You know, the printer going down was a little stressful because not only did we have to come up with the money for the printer, we also had to come up with the, you know, the gas money and everything. It's all part of the, you know, we chose this, man. I don't, you know, I was venting, I wasn't griping or whining. You know.
No complaints?
Well, I just want it to be known, you know, that this ain't no, you know, no cakewalk. You know, you're going to have the same problems you have in the big city. You're going to have and a hell of a lot of problems that you'll never even think of that you'd never have in the big city, you know. So, but the lifestyle, man, I wouldn't give it up for the world, you know. I chose this. I've always wanted to be here, you know. Lived a little bit early in life, and it's great and wonderful.
Wonderful.
So, you all have a good day, and I'm gonna get busy. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Actually, I'm not done yet. I was going to show, I made this yesterday.
You want to hold the camera?
Yeah, you can do this. Yesterday I made this, first one, I'd never even seen one, and I just came up with this. I was laying in bed one night and thought, I'm actually going to make me a smaller one to carry, but I made this crescent wrench knife, you know, tried to harden it a little bit, you know, so to hold the edge. I don't know, that's the first one I ever made, but it's still a working crescent wrench, you know, and it's got, so you can use the handle, and I did it on the right hand side so you can still use it, you know. But then you got this big old blade on the one side. And I had Cara put it on eBay yesterday, and one of the things that Katie Joe had said the last time that I made those knives I made on the video is, well, Dad, did you run those for longer? Because when you're trying to make the money to pay this stuff and keep things going around here, you know, like the chicken feed and all that stuff I gotta get today, I'll put stuff on for 24 hours, just try to sell it, you know, and produce the money, you know, quick turnover and stuff. And this one I didn't even think about when I had her put it on yesterday, and she put it on for 24 hours, so it ends in, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. If it don't sell this time, then I'll try to run it a little longer, so if you're interested in it. Of course, it's got my insignia or my signature on it. It's my little tree. It's the Idaho Hillbilly
I don't know if I can really
sign. That's alright.
Oh, that's good.
And then the other one that I did that I thought about keeping this one for myself too. I would want to keep a lot of these for myself. This one I did out of a square stock with a double twist, reverse twist. I don't know how well you can see it. And this one will be getting put on, and we'll go ahead and run this one for 3 days. Man, it's got a nice little edge. You know, some of these is different material, and obviously I haven't carried, so it might hold an edge real well, or you might have to sharpen it. But get yourself one of them speedy sharps, man. It sharpens these babies up nice. And it's signed too. And so I just wanted to show those. Those will be on our idaho.hillbilly eBay, and I think Kitty's going to put a link and stuff on that.
Yeah, I'm going to try and put a link on the About page.
Yeah. So you all have a good day, and we'll check in soon.